Okay, here we are in Cyberpunk 2077. So we're at 1600p here, ultra native. So up there it was getting about 60. Down here in this very demanding area with all this, very large draw distance and foliage, you're going to get around 45 or so, maybe 50. Overall, very good. Now I think if we just throw on the lightest scaling, we'll be pretty much cooking here. Yeah, in these areas, less demanding, indoors, more dense areas, you're going to get very high frames. Out here we should be around 60 or so now. Yeah, pretty much exactly 60. Might drop down here with the foliage. And you can see there, looks fantastic. Yeah, so there you go. I mean, runs fantastic, right? Let's throw it on silent mode. I just kind of want to see what it's going to do here. So that's silent mode now. You can see the wattage drop down to 40. Huge drop to the GPU, right? And we're still getting almost 60 up here on silent mode. Probably back down to like 45 over here, right? Not quite 60 on silent mode, but I mean, you can also just not have it on ultra. You could throw it on high. Let's, however, throw it on balanced. Balanced will be probably, yeah, very good performance here. Now our wattage is only at about 60, 65 or so. All right, here we are in Red Dead Redemption 2. We are at, everything's on medium, and then I turned the textures to ultra, which basically looks the same as not doing that. So I always do that. I throw on quality FSR, quality DLSS. I just find that it looks better. Kind of gives it like a natural anti-aliasing. Let's throw it down to balanced mode, see what we get there. Listen to it get quieter. Much quieter. This game you can easily play on balanced mode. You could turn everything up to ultra, I guess, but for me, it doesn't really make a difference. And let's go all the way down to silent mode now. And we should be totally fine on silent mode. Yeah, you can see that there. Just quality DLSS too. Ultra medium mix. We're at 80 FPS, so. This game, it's still demanding to run, but it's getting to the point now where, hardware is able to really push it. The game itself is well optimized by now, extremely well optimized, and it's just, yeah, it just runs well. Okay, here's a hard to run one. Starfield. So we'll go DLSS quality on high at 1600p. This is probably going to be pretty tough. Yeah, that's about what I expected. It's not an easy to run game. Pretty old game engine. Bethesda really didn't do themselves any favors. It's running okay. This game, realistically. Let's try performance here. Helps a little bit. We're close to 60. I mean, this game runs at 30 on the Xbox Series S and X, right? So I guess this is pretty good. We're at double that, basically. Almost at 60 locked. So that's pretty good. We're going to need a lot of DLSS. It looks fine, though. DLSS isn't really affecting image quality when you're at 1600p whatsoever. So we'll try just maybe balanced here on medium. Yeah, it's the same. So high with performance DLSS, or you can go medium with balanced DLSS to get the same, locked 60. It's like kind of funny how bad this game looks considering how hard it is to run. It doesn't look bad, but for how hard it is to run, it looks bad, unfortunately. Yeah. But whatever. Yeah, it runs. I mean, this game's hard to run on everything, right? So, I mean, the fact that it can run is quite good. So this is Alan Wake. Let's see what we can do here. We'll go quality, maybe medium for presets there. That should be fine. And it looks like it wants to give us quality DLSS. We're going to need DLSS, so let's just say yes to that. It's 45 or so. This is not an easy to run game. It's actually kind of poorly optimized, especially for how it looks. It's doing pretty well though, to be honest. No, you should let me benchmark my game. Let's come over here. Over here, actually. Right, it's doing pretty well with just quality DLSS. You're not going to want to throw this game on like high or anything like that. It's just going to be too much. Okay, now we're in some Ratchet and Clank. This game looks great. We're at 1600p here. Quality DLSS just a little bit, and what is it giving us? High. That's pretty good. So high, which is quality DLSS, that's probably a good compromise. Nice mix. Look, the game looks very good on the screen, especially because it's such a vibrant screen. Yeah, so I mean, I don't think we're going to have to play with too many settings here. This is probably the way to go. Just quality DLSS, throw it on high, and you're pretty much good to go. Yeah, so you can see here just how well this is running. Even on balance mode, it's much quieter.
Ratchet, I do not believe this is part of the show.
Okay, here we are in Witcher 3. We're at 1600p native. No scaling on Ultra. Let's see that there. Yeah, so 1600p native Ultra, no scaling. It's going to get you about 50 or so on performance mode. Not bad. This game is very GPU intensive. Again, ignore those wattages. They're just wrong. I should probably just take them off, but it's fine. They can hang out there just to show that Afterburner's messed up. So quality DLSS now. And that's really all we needed there. And it looks visually the same. So you throw on quality DLSS and you're basically, 20 or so. An extra 30 or so, actually, sorry. Well above 60 now. And quality DLSS, you can't tell that it's on, especially at 1600p, so you might as well throw it on there. Let's see what going down to balance mode does here. Not really anything. It's much quieter. You can hear the fan getting significantly quieter there. Let's try silent then, if that's the case. Yep, this will be another, because this is such a GPU heavy game, the NVIDIA graphics don't care about being limited in wattage, and the CPU is not pulling much anyways because it doesn't need to. Yeah, so there's your 60. So if you want to play on like silent mode and just have your laptop silent so you can't hear it, throw it onto DLSS balance. You can keep it on ultra and you're good to go here. CPU is running cool enough. GPU is running nice and cool. 60 degrees, it's really nothing. Yeah, there you go. Fantastic.